Okay, let's get you prepared to do some shopping. I want to tell you what Go Ahead will be providing before your trip. I want to let you know what I will be providing for you, and that way you'll know what you do not have to purchase. And then we'll also talk about some things that you might want to purchase for your trip overseas. So first things first, Go Ahead will send you a departure kit. In that departure kit, you will have a name tag, which we will wear on arrival day so that our tour director can learn our names. After that first day, though, you don't have to wear your name tag anymore. Go Ahead will also send you tip envelopes. They look like this, and they are for you to use, just a convenient little envelope to put your money for your tour director tips in there. And Go Ahead will also send you one luggage tag. So I don't care if you use the Go Ahead luggage tag or if you have your own luggage tag, it does not matter to me. But that's what you will be getting from Go Ahead, so you do not need to purchase those things. Go Ahead will only send you one luggage tag per person though, just so you know. So if you need extras, then that's fine. Some things that are provided by me. I will be providing you with these RFID blocking sleeves. If you watch the money video about how to stay safe from pickpockets, then I talk about that on that video. But basically, this is to put your passport in, and these are for your credit and debit cards to protect them from scammers. So I will be providing you those to use while you're overseas, and then you'll just return them to me whenever we get back. I will also be providing you with an outlet adapter. This is an adapter, not a converter. This will work great in that it will fit into the European outlet, and your device will plug right into that end, but it does not convert electric currents. So if your device is dual voltage, then it will work just fine. You will know that it's dual voltage because on the tag or embedded in the plastic, it will say 100V-240V. It can handle either voltage, 100 volts or 240 volts. Europe uses 240, we use 100 in the US. So they are different rates. If your device is not dual voltage and you plug it into here and plug it in overseas, several things can happen. One, it can burn up your device. Two, it can burn your hair. Like if you have a flat iron that you've plugged in, it can burn your hair. That's happened. Or it can burn up your device. That's happened too, to my people, both of those things. Or what's really bad, you can do damage to the hotel room, okay? Like cause an electrical fire. And we don't want those things to happen. So it's very, very important that you are certain that your device that you're plugging in is dual voltage. I can tell you that iPhones are dual voltage, iPads are dual voltage. The things that typically are not, or that you have to be really careful with, hair appliances for sure. And you do not need to bring your own blow dryer. All of our hotels will have blow dryers, but if you need your own straightening iron, curling iron, anything like that that's, specific for you, it has to be dual voltage. Has to be dual voltage. Razors also for men, electric razors can also be single voltage. And if it's single voltage, it will just say 120 volts or 100 volts, and that's all it will say. So that's how you know if it's single voltage or dual voltage. And if you're not sure, don't bring it. Okay. It's not worth risking. So, okay, if you want to buy your own, you can. Again, this is just an adapter. It's not a converter, but it's nice because it has 3 plugs and then 3 USB slots, and these are easily, if you want to buy your own, then you can. Otherwise, I'll let you use these. If you want to buy a converter so that you can plug your appliance, whatever it is, your single voltage appliance in overseas and have it work, then you can buy a converter. I have never used a converter. I've had travelers try them and not had good luck with them. I just make sure that the things, I don't take a lot, but the things that I take, I just make sure that they're dual voltage. So I always have my phone, my iPad, and then I usually have a straightener, and I just got a really small, cheap travel straightener on Amazon, made sure it was dual voltage for like, I don't know, $10 or $15, and that's how I roll. So there's that. So what are some things that you might want to invest in for a trip now that you know that all of those items are included or provided on loan from me? Definitely, I would say that you are going to want some sort of crossbody bag. This one is very, very small. You might want one that's a little bit larger than this, or even like a full-size purse, but I definitely recommend some sort of crossbody bag to keep your things safe. This is actually a Travelon brand, so it's slash proof, RFID blocking, has locking zippers, all the things, and it's just big enough to hold my passport, my phone, my credit and debit card, and that's it. Which really, when I'm out and about during the day, that's really all I need. I do usually carry a larger bag with like an umbrella and some other things, but if I hop off the bus for a minute or I'm just running out for lunch real quick, I usually don't lug all that around. It just kind of depends. So I definitely recommend that. Also, the most important thing that you can invest in is a good pair of comfortable walking shoes. We will be walking miles. I would say 5 to 10 miles every day, sometimes more depending on what you do. On cobbles, stone streets, up hills, down hills, up and down stairs. You definitely want a good, comfortable pair of walking shoes. And I would actually recommend two. One pair that you wear out there and one pair that you pack, just in case you do have a blister or something and you need a different pair of shoes. But definitely break them in advance, and that's a good investment, is a good pair of shoes. Something else that it's an option, but you might want is a pair of earbuds that actually have an aux jack, so that old-fashioned aux jack. And the reason is because on the airplane and also while we're on tour, that is what will work. So if you're wanting to plug in on the airplane to a movie that you're wanting to watch, and on tour we have local guides, and that we're given a device called a Whisper to wear around our necks. Our Bluetooth earbuds will not work with that Whisper device. Our local guide will have a microphone where she's giving us information, so you need to be able to hear everything that she's saying, and they do provide you with an earpiece, and it works. It's just not fabulous, but it works. And it's the same aux jack, and same with on the airplane. They'll give you a little earbud if you don't have one. I'm just saying, if you want your own, if you have finicky ears or you want your own, it's a pretty cheap investment. And so that's a recommendation. This is one of my new little fun things. This is actually a device that is an aux jack Bluetooth adapter. So I can plug this in on the airplane or to my Whisper device while on tour. And then I turn it on and it connects to my earbuds. And so it allows me to use my Bluetooth earbuds, but still be able to hear what's going on the airplane and on our local tours. So that's kind of fun. Okie doke. So a couple other things. A portable cell phone charger. We use our phones all day long. We're taking pictures. We're using Google Maps. Sometimes those batteries don't hold up. So it is kind of nice to have a portable cell phone charger. It's just an option. You don't have to have one. You'll be places where you can charge your phone. It's just, sometimes that battery goes pretty quick. You just have to be really careful with these on airplanes. Do not put them in your checked bag. You're not even supposed to put them in the overhead anymore. Airlines are really cracking down because they can overheat and potentially cause a danger. So they want you to put them like in your backpack that goes under the seat in front of you so that it's close by if there's an issue. But it is a good little investment. And then I would say compression socks are great for the long airplane rides, and they just keep circulation moving, of course, and prevent swelling. And then I always recommend a notebook or a journal. You will probably get a journal gifted from me for the trip. But if not, then it's not a bad idea to purchase your own. It's a great little souvenir at the end of the trip and a memory. These trips are packed with so many places and so many things and so many experiences, and you're taking pictures like crazy and you're go, go, go. And I've been on more than a dozen of these trips, and I can tell you that when you get back home and you start looking through your pictures, it's like, oh my gosh, where was I? I don't even know. I saw so much in one day. I don't even remember this and this. And by day 10, you don't remember what happened on day 2. Like it just goes, it's a lot. And so journaling for me has been a great way to sit down every night, recap some of my favorite things. And usually it's, I don't know, kids playing soccer in an alley, or my favorite thing that I ate, or something funny that somebody said, or if there was an iconic, church or something that really struck me that I saw, then I'll journal about it. Not a lot, just a little bit, but that helps me kind of keep my thoughts straight and be able to connect to pictures whenever I return home. So there's that. Okay, if you have any questions about what you should buy, what you shouldn't buy, what's included, what's not, just let me know.